Guys, let's talk targets, creating targets for your small business. That is vitally important for you to do that so you can track how you're performing. So you can't just have a business for the sake of having a business or making money for the sake of making money. You actually need to measure. There's a quote that says, if you can't measure it, it doesn't exist. So you can't actually say that I'm not making money. How are you measuring it? How are you able to see if you're making money or not making money? So you need to make what we call a budget. We're budgeting for what we need to make, right? So here we've got revenue, all right? So we're going to have how much we're budgeting. I'm gonna call it targets. Budgeting, actual, variance. You're gonna do this in an Excel sheet, so that you're gonna do this on Excel, so that you come back to this every month. So your revenue, you're going to budget, for example, small business owner, let's say 100,000 a month. That's your budget. And if you made 50,000 rands, then your variance is, all right? So it's gonna look something like this on your Excel, or you can write it down on your writer. You can say, this is supposed to be here. Revenue or sales. You're going to say revenue or sales, budget, 100,000. Actuals, the actual amount that you've made in the month is going to be 50,000, and then your variance is 50,000 rands. This is how you measure your performance. Okay, so making these targets, this budget amount can be demotivating sometimes, because if you're not reaching this and actually seeing it on paper that you're not making this money, can be demotivating, because what is happening? Why am I not making this money? Why? That's why people just sell what they sell, and they make the money that they need to make, and that sustains their living expenses actually. But that's not how you operate a business in 2025 or ever. That's not how you operate a business. You need to have a structured financial plan, and also you need to see how you're measuring against that. So if you are selling actual products, you can break this down and say, all right, with this particular product, I'm expecting to sell 100 based on the history that you have, that I'm expecting to sell 100, and that 100 of those items, I'm selling them for 20 rands per item, and that's going to give me 20 times 100, that's 20,000. So that's going to give me 20,000 for that particular item. So that's item A. So item B, let's say the first item is a t-shirt, the other item is a dress. So I'm selling 350 dresses, I'm expecting to sell 10, and then that's going to be 3,500, etc., etc. And then that goes into your actual revenue. This is something that you need to have in place. You do not need to have an accountant to understand this. This is what it means when they say, as a small business owner, do you know your numbers? Do you know your numbers? This is actually what it means. This is a part of what it means actually. You need to start with a budget, face the realities, and have a goal that you are pushing toward.